Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Pool of Radiance Remastered. Doing an Iron Man run with no casters. Okay, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go next. Probably did the Lizard Man quest. Let me double check what Flan says, but Kobold one would be a little rough. That one could be quite difficult. Lizard Man reward. Okay, that one's dangerous because of the Spectre. There's the Kobold. Okay, I could do this one probably. Heir to the House of Bivent must be rescued. So that's the Buccaneer base. Let's try to do that one. Buccaneer base. Enter. Just inside the main area. I should put on... I put a delay there. Let's see, what area is this? Area 6. I'm going to redo this so that I can put a pause in there. I have to grab the text. So I have to have it on debug mode so I can get the exact verbiage. I hate when it doesn't pause and it just goes too fast. Hey Duncan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Jimmy picks Gary's pocket while passing through the torture chamber. Takes his snacks. This time I'll save it. You board the boat. Ah, peace. I don't want to fight those. Parlay nice. Prevents a soldier's combat is not necessary. All right. Actually, let me save it here. Ah, yeah. I'm glad I did because I didn't turn on debug. I need to do that every time. Load F. Okay, debug on. Okay, now I can get the exact verbiage. Let's get this pause in here. Okay, now we'll reload one more time just to verify it worked. Should be paused. There we go. You're in the merchant's camp area. Okay. Hey, Jimmy and Zombo, welcome in. How are you guys doing today? Jimmy says he was unwise to lower his defenses to steal Gary's pocket. Okay, I am going to turn it on again in case there's more messages like that that go too fast. Show pass. You do not have a pass. Yeah, see, there was one right there that went too fast. That I can do on the fly here. Tighten up all these lame messages that go too fast. Here it is. There, paused. Okay, let's leave. I kind of want to try to bribe because it's probably going to also present a message. And okay, it did, but it didn't result in a non-paused message. Let's come over here. Leave. Leave. I think over here to the left is, we're not going to release the animals yet. Where the kids found. Yeah. Slave pen. Try to sneak past. Leave. Okay, those messages are all paused. Punch the merchant. Okay, I want to pause that. That deserves a pause. So that you can see what in the world was said. Okay, that's going to be paused now. Allow them to flee, yeah. That's a trash fight. Duncan says you successfully bribed a guard. The party is ashamed. Yeah. It won't let you do the bribe, actually. I'm wondering, probably should be considered. Well, gosh, these are bad guys. Not sure if that'd be considered a chaotic act or not. To a paladin, it would, because they're always supposed to fight. Yeah, I probably should make the bribe attempt to be chaotic. Let me try that. Oh, this is the try to sneak. Okay, we're gonna leave. We need to do it over here. Is this it? No, it's the one down here. Yeah, we're going to make this chaotic. Let me get the messages. They refuse. Okay. It's definitely not an evil act. It'd be chaotic. Okay, that will now be a chaotic act. Do I have his acts here? Yeah, when you leave, I already put in here, if you leave the young boy behind, he can run. That's an evil act. I've already put that one in. Jimmy says, I'd never be ashamed of a good deal. Okay, let's release the animals. As soon as you open the gate, the animals inside charge out. They stampede across the compound. There's mass confusion as the animals run around the compound. Guards are leaving their posts in order to control the animals. Slide pen Stanford's young boy. Okay, so this should also be, if you leave, that should be evil. Let's make that evil. I'm going to hit leave here. I have to see if there's actually a message. Actually, you know what? It should be the opposite. If you do get him, it should be a good act. Let me hit get him and see what happens. Okay. So this message is going to be a good act. Let's see. Evil party members shouldn't be rescuing. The young boy. Good act. Okay. First fight. Paladin refuses to adventure with Jimmy. That should have been a pause. Okay, let me save the game here. I need to adjust something. Did that have a message? Yeah. Some of the guards spot you with the boy. It went immediately into combat. We need to make it pause there. Pause, pause, pause. Perfect. Hey, Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Jimmy said there are evil gods, Duncan. I'll just go party with one of the cool paladins. They're no longer paladins when they become evil. Okay, G. Trash fight, allow them to flee. I want to pause there too. Another wave of men attack you. It's crazy how many messages they did not pause. Allow them to flee. No, I'm going to do this fight. All right, let's see here. Third level fighters. A lot of buccaneers. You're doing great, Tim. Glad to hear that. I'm doing great as well. Thanks for asking. Okay, Jimmy. He is our fighter assassin. This is interesting. Pause here. See what I got. Yeah, I need to adjust something else here. What line are we on? Yeah. These can actually be swept because they're level 0. Hey, Bow Ladder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Chainmail's destroyed. Armor class 10. They're just wearing clothes. And we can sweep if we get one of the fighter types in there. Reminds me, I need to check. Make sure Cavaliers and Paladins are supposed to get the sweep effect. Because the Paladins used to be under Fighter class and they got moved to Cavalier and Unearthed Arcana. And I'm not positive they get sweeps. Guessing yes, but I don't know that for sure. I know Bards don't. Or monks. Legion Panic. Alright, surely no, this is magical, right? I don't want to use my detect on this. Yeah, it wasn't. Sure there's no field plate. Okay, success. Oops. Okay. Another quest done. That's a lot of experience. I got a manual of bodily health. Magic user scroll, 2 scrolls, cleric scroll. Wow, nice. Okay, we can get regen back. Because we had lost regen. These aren't going to do... Oh, potentially if it's a druid, then... Severed? Severed might be able to use these. We could have had 21 constitution. Had we not had to raise Duncan before. Lord Cadorna has a delicate diplomatic mission. South door. That was the same loot you got, Duncan? It is imperative that a message be delivered to the Zental outpost to the west. Sending you as envoys. Present this packet to the commandant. Yeah, I captured that text, so I'll be able to potentially trigger a success when you come back from Zental Keep now. Sometimes the original game, it didn't work properly. All right, let's see what we got here. Illusionist, Druid. Okay, we can use the Druid, but not the Illusionist. Conjure Fire Elemental. Nice. That may come in handy. Jimmy, is this magical? Yeah, that's when he found that sling +1. And it looks like that's it. Okay, Duncan, we're going to use this. Of bodily health. Magic item. See why this isn't using. Okay. Fix this real quick. Code, make sure it's going to work. Perfect. Okay. Rest for 30 days. Yeah, there's another 30 days. Duncan is hardier. All right. There we go. Now we got our regen back. Okay, so we're due, looks like 2 level ups. Bard and the Fighter Assassin. It's going to be the fighter aspect. On Jimmy. Do you wish to duel? Nope. You got 5 hit points that time. That's good. Severb. Not enough experience. I think. Is it considered fighter? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, level A bard. 758. It's 8th level bard. I think he can get spells too that I've been neglecting. Yeah, I can get a 3rd level here. This is really good since I don't have any casters except the bard. I just have to figure out which one I want. Probably depends on where I'm going next. Pyrotechnics could actually be really good in the Cobalt Cave in some of those big fights. I could pick up a staff sling, hurl a flask of oil into some open ground and cast it on there and blind a bunch of the kobolds so they can't shoot at me. Yeah, let's do pyrotechnics. And yeah, detect magic. Okay. Let's get some flasks of oil. And let's also see if anyone. See the barbarian flask of oil. I don't probably have staff sling, but barbarians only lose 1 Thaco if they don't have a proficiency. Thaco's 12, yeah, and I could just target empty ground anyway. Which doesn't require any hit success. So let's buy him a staff sling. In fact, let's get Duncan one also. Bards can use slings, but not staff slings. Fighter assassin, you can get one. I don't think monks can, nope. And acrobats, nope. Okay. Now for the flasks of oil. I still got that meteor ore in there. Gotta fix that. That should be enough there. Okay. You can make that work with pyrotechnics. Checking my weight. Duncan's kind of overloaded here. Let's go to the vault. Okay. Just make sure no one else is overloaded. Ah, the barbarian is a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that. Cobalt Cave is going to be scary. Giant snakes, we can communicate. Peace. Thank you. Okay, cave system. We want to take these small. Or wait, no. Is this what I want? No. We want to take the large. Yeah. Okay, the wyvern fight's coming up here. I'm gonna allow it to flee, I think. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I don't want to get poisoned. A trident and a cleric scroll. I think I might have on the monk a trident. No, I'm thinking of my other monk and Seeker of Silver Blades. Okay. Do you want to pause that message? Among a nest, you find some treasure. So this is area 8. Let's put a pause on that. Okay. Spikes spring out and impale you. Net entangles you. Ah. Should I get that princess? Let me go get the princess. She's good fodder. Oh yeah, can Jeff heal yet? He can. Monk, use your healing. She's right around here. There we go. Young woman in barbarian finery. I am Princess Fatima. Jeffers join you. Yes. Okay. Bow stick. Well, actually, that might not work too bad against kobolds. Because they usually have no or very light armor. Okay. Let's move her to the front. What kind of armor does she have? Leather armor and a shield. Let's give her this plate mail +1. That'll make a big difference. There we go. Hey, Almacia, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Has barbarian finery, but isn't a barbarian. False advertising. That's a good point. I need to switch her class to barbarian. Make Princess Fatima barbarian. That would actually boost her hit points a lot too. Okay. She has a shield. Yeah, that's all fine. Here come the big kobold fights. This is scary. Is there anything I can prep with? Because we are doing an Iron Man run. Duncan only has one hand axe. Uh, there's a short sword +2. Okay. Let me see what proficiencies he has. He can use a morning star. Okay. So we're going to give him one of the morning stars here. And then he'll have the hand axe in the offhand. Okay. Here we go. Amicia says, might have to play with her equipment a bit if you do that, but it would honestly be a neat touch. No, we don't have to play with her equipment. Why do you say that? Barbarians get a bonus using light armor, and she already has leather armor. These men are enemies. Oh boy. Trolls. Okay. I think there's 3 waves here. We do have this Conjure Fire Elemental scroll ready to go. I might use that in the final fight. I want to use daggers here. I think so. And do I want to do a psionic blast? How much movement do we have? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Affected one of the trolls. So that one's in a deep sleep. So I'm going to move up here and start sweeping the kobolds. The barbarians get shields right away. Yeah. Yeah, there's certain magic items they can't use until certain levels. And it varies. The normal equipment, they can use anything. In fact, they have the least penalty when using a weapon where they don't have a weapon proficiency. They only lose 1 Thaco. Thanks, Tim. I need it. This fight, not so much, but the later fights, I do. We're going to have you stand there on the corpse of the troll. Princess Fatima sweeps. Okay, Severb, the bard, what do you want you to do? Ooh, if we sing right here, that should affect quite a few. Let's delay our turn to see how many surrender. We got several to surrender. Nice. Okay, they've all gone. Duncan says you gave her +1 plate. Yes, I did. Jimmy will be furious. He was going to sell that in the shop as a +1, even though when he bought it, it equipped it turned to a +0. The scammy plate. Duncan's found 2 +0 items. Okay, let's have you come over here. Time to take down this troll. Severb continues singing. No. We will do poetry. You're going to stay there. And you're going to shoot your heavy crossbow. Okay, let's give Duncan some support here. Nice. Guard. Oh, they're surrendering. Good. Wow. They got wrecked. there any more up here? Alright, now that's going to be magical. Is there anything we want to... Ooh, there's a hand axe. And go back to dual wielding the hand axe. Perfect. Oh yeah, the cheap shots right there. I forgot about those. Forcing you to take damage. Enemies overwhelmed. Allow them to flee. Yes. This one, I want to pause the message. Let's see. Area 8. This is the big fight. These envoys, they're multi-classed. See, this one says shimmering. So that one's invisible, but we can actually see him. Because of our level and intelligence, this round we detect this character, whoever it is. Sever detected him. So we could target him. Yeah, this is where we want to do pyrotechnics. Let's have you delay. You are going to equip the staff sling and flask of oil. Let me just throw it. You're close enough. I'll throw it right here. Ensemble. What's your movement? 12. I don't think you can reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we get attacked from behind. 9, 10, 11. Actually, I think you can make it. Ah, no penetration. Dang it. Okay, you can shoot an arrow. We don't want them casting, if possible. This one he can't see, untargetable. So Duncan did not detect them. So, just fight the troll, I guess. Okay, he cast blank. Could have been worse. Sing. Surrender. Let's delay. Okay, blinked back in. Troll surrendered. Nice. Uh-oh, shield got destroyed. Now, pyrotechnics. The kobold ran into the fire field. Oh, that's great. Destroyed his plate mail. Nice. Oh, we missed. Okay, Duncan, make a beeline. There we go. He lost his spell and destroyed his plate. Caught the wild boar on fire. Smoke. Oh, did it burn out? No, it didn't. Okay. Go back to melee. Let's see. Let's throw a tile or fire right there for when the guy blinks back in. Backstab. Nice. Okay. Success. Two-handed swords are magical. King has escaped. Save. Another fighter, I think. Oh, yeah. Let's move up here. Way to go, princess. So I was singing to calm them, and she attacks one of them, snaps him out of the trance. Okay, looks like they all went. Tell you what, this party wrecked the enemy. Much better than what a normal party usually does in these fights. Let's see here. Shield got destroyed. There isn't a shield, is there? He does have hand axe for offhand. You can do that. Success. The king, panicked, has fallen into his own spiked pit and died. I'm going to get rid of this princess now. I don't want her hogging up any more experience. I need to put a message in there. Let's see. We should be able to dodge some of that. Yeah. Monks should be able to dodge that. It should be considered missile attacks where they bombard you with rocks. Okay, success. No, we're not vampires. Fools! Summon me only when you need to. Okay. That needs to be paused. Let's see, we're in area 8. Fixed. I also want to fix something real quick. Forget about it. Pool of Radiance. Okay, so then when those kobolds appear and attack, it'll be considered a missile attack and physical. So if you have Wraith form, it won't hurt you, or if you're a monk, you can potentially dodge. Acrobat too, potentially. Okay, load. Did I do C or D? C. Hold on. It looks like that didn't take my pause. Message change. Try this again. So on a print clear command. Oh, okay. I see what it was. There was an extra single quote there. That shouldn't have been. Okay, let's try it one more time. There we go. Okay. What did we get? 28,000 copper. I don't think I can carry that. That's junk. Okay, we are done with Cobalt Cave. Go back, get our reward, and then we'll probably be done. Jeff can communicate. Peace, please. I do not want to fight giant mantises. Let's get the quest completed first here. Okay. These are magical. Did I get anything else here? Don't have a magic user. Okay. Take 200. 200. Barbarian level up time. Okay, level 7. You got 14 hit points. Yeah. He could get up to 20, so that was not the best roll. Acrobat, this is not your area. Con of 16, get up to 8. 51. Short sword. 59, good. He got 8. Perfect. All right, guys. I think this is a good place to stop. Great progress today. Holy moly. This party's doing well. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.